Hi friends, welcome back to channel SciTech. In this one, I'm going to do the World War II gameplay test and the default graphics support test in the iQOO sound device versus Realme GT Neo 2 device. This game actually supports 120 FPS. Yes friends, it's a World War II game which you can actually play at 120 FPS, but only few phones will be able to play at 120 FPS. Even though both phones they do have the same kind of Snapdragon 870 processors, but still they do have the different settings. So let's find out in this video which phone can actually play 120 FPS and which phone cannot play 120 FPS of the World War II gameplay. So in case if you want me to do this testing of this game in other phones, let me know in the comment section below what are other phones you want me to test it. Definitely I'll do my best to post the video as soon as possible. Right now let's open the gameplay and you will be able to see exactly. So first I'll try to show you the settings. What kind of default graphics settings we are having between these both phones playing the World War II. Let's go to settings option in these both phones and graphics. In the Realme GT Neo 2, as you can see clear friends, Realme GT Neo 2, you can actually play at 120 FPS as you can see friends exactly, but by default what happens is that this UI will not allow you to play above 60 FPS. It will be restricted to only 60 FPS, but what you can actually do is that there is another method which you can actually play at high refresh rate, which is a set edit application. So I did do a couple of videos, you can actually check those playlists as well of the Realme GT Neo 2. You'll be able to find out. By using that method, you can actually play at 120 FPS without any kind of problem in the Realme GT Neo 2. That's kind of possible, yes. I did do plenty of testing, friends. So right now I did select the 120 FPS. Let me go to graphics. As you can see, 120 FPS. And in the iQOO sound device, the default graphics settings, we are not getting 120 FPS. It's limited to 60 FPS. So even though both phones are exactly Snapdragon 870 chipset, but still they do perform like different manner. You can clearly see what is happening with the World War II gameplay. So right now friends, we won't be able to play at 120 FPS in the iQOO sound device anyway, because by default the game doesn't come. So but in the Realme GT Neo 2, you cannot play more than 60 FPS, but if you try to use the set edit application, only then you will be able to play at higher refresh rate. So now I'm getting, let's see what is FPS I'm getting. Now I'm getting the 117 FPS. You can see 117 and 119 FPS we are getting actually in the Realme GT Neo 2. But in the iQOO sound device, I think right now we'll be running only at 60 FPS. That's the one thing. So the gameplay looks really smooth while using this kind of 120 FPS. Wow, that's very smooth of gameplay. Not bad. As you can see friends, overall the gameplay looks really good. So which is a 120 FPS right now I'm getting exactly in the Realme GT Neo 2. But as I said, only using set edit application, friends, don't get confused. So right now there's some kind of UI optimization problem is there, so which won't be allowing us to run high refresh rate games at this moment in the Realme GT Neo 2. But after some updates, we may be able to run it. But at this moment, this is the problem at this point. And in the iQOO sound device, we'll be able to play only at 60 FPS. Anyway, that's another small drawback I can say in the iQOO sound device at this point. So in case if you have any other doubts, let me know in the comment section below, friends. Definitely I'll be able to help you out as well regarding solving of your doubts. And this is a quick comparison, friends. Even though both phones they do have the Snapdragon 870, but still they do perform slightly kind of different manner. As you can see friends clearly, not bad. That's it friends, thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for more updates. In case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. But definitely the Realme GT Neo 2 feels really smooth because I can actually play at 120 FPS, because by default the game is supported by default in this phone. That's kind of shocking to see why the iQOO sound is not supported, why this phone is supported. That's it friends, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, signing off and bye.